Second winner bracket final now between Kabichans from Japan. I honestly love the name Kabichans, but they're also called KS against Rise. And we have another Blaziken very early on from Kabichans. Umbreon and Blaziken, Espeon, Gudra for Tomato. Actually, Tomato could also be on Umbreon and Blissey. And for Rise, Blastoise, Eldegoss. There's a Garchomp. Someone wanted to see some Garchomp today, and there's our first Garchomp with Dragon Knight and Venusaur. Someone really wanted the Garchomp. And now Rise brings out the Garchomp against the double defender, but Gudra slows attack speed. So you might think you can chomp down a Gudra, but Gudra's GUI slows attack speed. And what does Garchomp not want? It's attack speed lowered. But it should be, maybe it's fine. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. The Garchomp and also Blaziken again. Let's get it. Who's gonna move on into the winner finals and make themselves already a top 3 spot, or secure themselves a top 3 spot? We have a Dragon Knight against the Blaziken Central area. That's gonna be quite interesting. And the Garchomp on top. And Tomato is on Umbreon. So it's gonna be that Gudra top as a kinda carry, right? As a semi-carry. So no XP share. I mean, I really dislike XP share Gudra. But you kind of have to run it, because no certain defender. But instead they're gonna play it again like a carry on top. So, or not a carry, like more like a bruiser, I guess. And already a first KO though. Tomato goes down. I almost said potato. But no, it's Tomato, not potato. But Tomato goes down on bot path. And looks like the top with Gibbet doing quite well in this early game. Eeyore flaking around here to the right side. Never underestimated Dragon Dance early game Dragon Air damage. Blaziken though has that Blaze Kick. It's gonna be able to just push over to the left side. And it might get a KO though. Another KO going over to Rise as they pick up Blissey. And now we have the Blaze Kick actually doing so much damage coming out of the bubble. And the Blaze Kick from Blaziken as they pick up at least 1 KO on this push. And Gudra just walks up, picks up a Swablu, and gets level 5 for the Muddy Water. In general, Muddy Water is better. There's an ability. Drain Point just is sometimes very annoying. But if you have a healing support, the Muddy Water is almost always better. It makes Gudra so tanky. It also has better synergy with its Unite move, because you can just auto-attack. And every single auto-attack in your booster, in your Unite move is a boost auto-attack, so not being able to stand still and casting Dragon Dance makes Muddy Water much better in its Unite move. And you also become very tanky in late game. Very. And also has good damage around it, so you don't have to stand still. And you can't get stunned out of it. Some points go in for Rise on bot, already level 7 for XQ, as Gudra picks up a KO on Eldegoss. So Paladin's Venusaur, I mean, I guess that makes sense in this game, right? Yeah. They have pretty much 4 melees. If you count Blissey as a melee Pokemon, I think we kinda do. Here, Mean Look. Oh, that's so annoying. The Dragon Rush comes out, but you suck in Mean Look. Nothing you can do about it. And some points will go in for Kabichans right here. They're gonna break the goal very early on again. But I mean, this team is just very aggressive. They break goals, but they do something with it. You know, most teams break goals and don't do anything with it, and that's kind of when it becomes bad. But they don't care. They're gonna be very aggressive with this. They invade jungle 24/7 as well at some point. They keep looking for things. Can sometimes cost them games, but Blaziken again taking over the game. Already level 9 going for the Blaze Kick. Overheat being charged up. Oh, doing so much damage. Eject button away to safety. Wasn't quite sure if he wants to keep going. And now they can just go for the Regirock. Just like earlier, the Blaziken jungle for Kabichans is putting in work. Getting elasticity on the Regirock. 9.5 already. Escapade, Shom's down on its objective, but 5 bots still for Kabichans. Gudra's looking for the flank maybe. And instead goes back towards top maybe now. Vegileki gets secured. It's probably gonna walk in. So Goodbye can score 30 points and get to level 9. Is that enough for level 9? Barely not. Barely not enough for level 9. 40-point lead now for Rise. Still, of course, very, very close game. Blast Evolution. Can they get Blast Evolution? No, they can't. And now Blaziken is here. Doesn't have eject button or anything, so doesn't want to overextend. And Gudra takes down Garchomp as Dragon Knight returns. Gudra still is Unite's going to activate it now. And Dragon Knight is going to fly away to safety. Just like that. That's what the Unite move is kind of nice for. Dragon Knight's Unite is kind of useless most of the time, but it can be a good escape in certain scenarios. But overall, the biggest issue of Dragon Knight is always its Unite move, because it just doesn't really have teamfight presence. You can of course fly around, but flying to the enemy team often is not a good idea either. I do like its concept, but it's difficult to make use out of it. Sometimes at least. 10-point lead now, left for Rise. Who has better late game team fighting? I would say it's actually kind of close. I feel like both teams have very good late game team fighting. But maybe a bit of favor on Rise, just a tiny bit. That Venusaur could become a problem eventually. But the Gudra with the Blissey behind it also very, very scary. And Blaziken now level 11. Garchomp might face check. I'm gonna try to bait him out. Devs looks for the combo, finds it onto Blaziken, gets hit by a whip. Kinda gets baited, overheat, does a lot of damage maybe here. But not quite enough to take down the Garchomp through the shield. But they force a Unite for free. So, already quite solid. Rise will pick up a Registeel. Okay. He just flew up to just dodge the Registeel stun or what? Is that really what happened? Okay, sure. Picks up the Registeel. And they're only gonna pick up an Espeon for free too. Kabichans going for the Regieleki instead of bot. Also, these kind of plays just happen because of goals being broken. Like, if you don't have a goal behind you, it can always be a bit risky going for the objective. And because they have no goal behind them, they decide, yeah, not worth it. Let's just fight in a more open area for us. And go for top instead. So what can they do with this now? They can look for bottom path push, but of course, Rise will know about this. They're going to try to prepare. Garchomp is going to be alone on top, defending the Regieleki. And Blaziken going so aggressively forward, but of course, Rise knows about this. Well, probably Blaziken doesn't realize, but there's no Blissey coming through. Blastoise, Unite not doing all too much. Blissey stuck in a bad position now, trying to get Blaziken out. It's gonna fall. And now Venusaur finds a nice double Unite. Can they run them down is the question. Look onto Blastoise. Venusaur is sprinting through all of them. Gets one, smacks down Blaziken, looking for Umbreon next. That should also be another KO. There we go, 3 go over to Rise. And Kabichans Blaziken just overextending. Not respecting that Rise can be there and can rotate down towards this fight. And end up getting KO'd. Lots of XP now going over to Rise. And yeah, this Venusaur will be an issue. Against Theory now it's kind of an issue. But wait until it gets 13 or 14, which it might get this game. Already farming up again. On the top right side. Rise OP, I mean, Rise are one of the favorites to win the entire thing, so, I mean... I would say Rise is definitely the favorite in this matchup, or not? But it's two good, of course, two great teams. I do think Rise is the favorite, so, in this matchup. But Kabichans, excellent team. As we have the next bottom Reggie now. Registeel. Oh, it's going to be huge for both teams. They're going to fight for it. Garchomp is the top. Gudra's going to move in. We have a 4v5 advantage for the Japanese team now. As Gudra goes aggressively forward. Finds the whip onto Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight, nice full heal out of the mean look. But now Venusaur, they just can't do anything about it. Venusaur just walks up. And it's going to be the end of Kabichans in this fight. Yeah. No, Rise is from Indonesia. And Rayquaza already spawned. Garchomp's gonna bait up his booster auto attack. Overheat's gonna go into Edegos, but not doing all too much damage. And now this Venusaur, what are they gonna do with it? I'm gonna try to poke it down a tiny bit. Edegos is gonna keep pulling point puffs on top of Venusaur, keeping it healthy and strong. It's only a 50-point difference. Kabichans could look for a few backcaps. Try to make a few things happen, but always up against Dragon Knight, you don't want to leave Rayquaza on its own, right? Currently it's gonna try to raid out the Registeel. Rise has Registeel and you don't want to fight into it, necessarily. Now Blaziken looking for the engage, but the Blaziken's gonna miss. Can they maybe go into Venusaur? Kabichans just can't find anything right now. It's so difficult for their comp to engage into this fight. They really lack engage. Always my problem when I see these Umbreon comps is you lack engage. One of the fight's gonna break out, they're gonna look for Espeon. Espeon, Venusaur Unite on the ground. Espeon is still alive somehow. As Garchomp like created Unite move, but Venusaur's walking forward, trying to take down the enemy carry. Blissey running for its life, having no chance right now to Matobot be taken down. Blissey is down. And this Venusaur, they just have no chance dealing with it. It's all down to Goodra. Maybe can Goodra do something here. The Muddy Water's gonna land. Try to take on Eldegoss. They actually take down Eldegoss. And now Dragonite's gonna fly towards the enemy goal zone. 40 seconds left. And maybe Goodra has bought enough time. But Venusaur is still alive. And Goodra cannot really heal off of Rayquaza or anything. It's gonna get smacked down eventually. Garchomp's gonna combo them out of it. Hyper Beam is there. But no! Blaziken gets it! Blaziken with the overheat is gonna collect the Rayquaza for KS. Running to the right side now. No way, they just got Rayquaza. What can Rice do about this? Blastoise is on top. No one is respawning right now. Blastoise can potentially score 100 points. Blastoise can score 100 points. Can Goodra score 100 points? I think so, yeah. Goodra scores 100. And Tomato as well is gonna score. No way they get Rayquaza. And Kabichans are taking a 1-0 victory. From the grasp of defeat. Literally. Draft for Gamer 2, we have now for Rice, a Clefable, Glaceon, Trevor, Mimikyu, Sylveon, quite scary looking team comp. And for Kabichans, going for Mew, Russell, Urshifu, Venusaur, and last pick in Eldegoss. There we go, game number 2. Rice against Kabichans. We have the Urshifu. Is Urshifu going to get invaded? Doesn't look like it will be. So it's going to get free level 5. Urshifu is probably still the most invaded Pokemon in tournaments. If you see it, you kind of want to go for it. Because Kapfu is pathetically weak in the early game. No other words of saying it. Some points are going in right here. And already quite aggressive from Rice on the right side. Trying to get to Sylveon Evolution, and they already do it. So there's Sylveon with the Hyper Voice. Kind of getting rent down. Moose out, Electabuzz going to land. And first KO over to Kabichans. Punishing the over-aggressive Sylveon. It did make a lot of sense. And I keep forgetting about this, I'm so sorry. But I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Crustle looking for level 4 now. As soon as she's gonna sprint away to safety quite easily. Ion on top. Let's see if it's gonna be Icy Wind or Icy Spear. I think he plays both, so could be either. That's how we go down pretty fast. And already looking at, I don't know, team fighting. I think both teams' comps are not too great, honestly, I have to say. But I think this game I do prefer Kabichans' team comp a tiny bit. A tiny bit more. I'm gonna try to go for XQ yet again. Sylveon struggles pretty hard against Rock Tomb Crustle, because it has no escapes, no dashes, nothing. Also often runs X speed, so if Sylveon gets caught in a Rock Tomb at some point, it might just go down. It can jump over it with its Unite at least, but of course you have to commit your Unite move then. You don't want to use your Unite move just for one Rock Tomb, do you? Tomato's playing very aggressive. But again, Kabichans, probably one of the most aggressive teams in the entire world. From what I've seen so far. Watching their games in the, you know, East group. Again, Rice is still the favorite to win this entire thing, especially against them, but Zoe might be caught right here, gets taken down. Eldegoss picks up this KO. And now Kabichans can look for the push on top. Death is around, but only level 6. You missed the play, rough, huge mistake, actually going forward. But it's gonna still make it out alive. Oh, the Icic is doing so much damage, Ivysaur almost getting taken down by the point and click move. But is able to get away from it. First objective spawning in 20 seconds, next Altaria spawn. You getting a few points in. Mew's already level 8, so the bot path of Kabichans are winning very hard. And Sylveon explodes to the boost auto attack and Electro Ball of Mew. Nicely done. It's not even doing a lot of damage here. And this Mew is very strong already. 8.5. And if Mew gets a lot of experience, it's scary to deal with. Gonna pick up a blue buff. Oh, Urshifu is getting taken down. Has to eject button to safety. Icic Spears and Eldegoss down front to Urshifu too closely. Don't want to get your teammate KO'd. Always remember Icic Spear splashes at the end of Icic Spear doing damage. So your teammates also can get hit by it if you walk towards them a bit too closely. So Shifu now joining up onto bot path. Has a Wicked Blow, doesn't have Unite move yet. But of course wants to go for the Regirock. They're going to start it up as Mimikyu picks up Edgar's. Venusaur on top is looking for a counter KO. But can't get it. 2 KOs over for Rise on the top path. As Regirock will go over to Kabichans quite easily. And oh, Mimikyu was so close of going down. 60 points to go in now. And they're going to try to break the goal. They take up the bunny, the 5 points on the ground. And they're going to break the first goal of the game right here. Mew's getting ran down. Mew still has Unite, but uses the eject button instead. As Tomato tries to P for his teammates, also has used the eject button, so 2 battle items completely gone here by Kabichans. As level 9 has been reached by Venusaur. Can start looking for that. Regieleki probably not doing all too much. Venusaur's going to clear it. Probably pretty much alone. And Mew on his way to level 10. But Sylveon has caught up. Sylveon has caught up a lot in experience. He's going to pick up the blue buff yet again. And Sylveon actually out-leveling Mew now. That's quite wild. That Sylveon is now a level high or like has more experience than Mew. Nothing really up right now. Almost every single white Pokemon on the time map is gone. Both teams just trying to fight over them. 10. Level 10 here for Mew, level 10 for Sylveon. Both have their upgrade abilities or first abilities already. Now you can play more on Solar Beam, because Solar Beam Plus gives you cool reduction depending on how many heroes, or not how many heroes, how many Pokemon you hit. And level 10 Electro Ball is also quite nice. Gives you a very strong slow. Definitely something want to go or like be very fast on Mew. It's that level 10 power spike. And you can see now we're gonna be much more in the Solar Beam. Looks like Kabichans is looking for something right here. They have Unite before Shifu. They're gonna go for the Glaceon and they punch it down with the Wicked Blow. Now Mimikyu Unite can't get the KO into Shifu. Try to maybe save Glaceon. Will be too late. 2 KOs over 2 Kabichans as they zerk down onto this top goal. Zoe, I think, went for got Splash or something. Was standing still quite long there for a time. Not sure actually what Clefable got. Maybe it was also Close Combat. Yeah, it was Splash. Already has Unite move back up now. It's going to use it again. This time it's Close Combat. Goes in with the Follow Me. Close Combat doing a bit of damage, but not enough. Cross it for going forward with the eject button. Gets 1 more KO. And they get Glaceon yet again. And Kabichans win a huge team fight. Up under this top path goal. Not too bad. So Shifu is a great counter towards Glaceon. In case you don't know, Glaceon's passive does not work against Ushifu's Unite, because the first part of Ushifu's Unite blocks the Glaceon passive, and the second part of Unite is just in time to knock up Glaceon. So yeah, you can just punch Glaceon through the shield with its Unite move of Urshifu. So that's quite good of a counter. So Io has to be super careful walking into these fights. Alright, they're Registeer now, being started by Io. And not by Io, by Rice. Don't let them know the Glaceon main. I already made videos about it. It's out there in the world. I already made videos about it. It's too late, man. Also Glaceon main? Bro. Glaceon mains. I'm judging. Anyone who mains Glaceon, I'm hard judging. Definitely. Registeer goes over to Rice. Regieleki goes over to Kabichans. But Io's gonna make quick work of this Regieleki. He's level 12 already. He has a lot of attack speed, has the Icicle Sweep Plus on top of it, so few rotations. But this allows Kabichans to look for a play on bot path. They're gonna go for Trevin, and Trevin trying to run away. He's gonna get taken down. Now they're in a 3 against 5. 4 against 5 is Mimikyu moving. And no, still 3 against 5, right? Because Glaceon is still on top. They find a KO into Venusaur though and gets the reset. Can Mimikyu look for some more? Next Shadow Sneak will be up very soon. Surf is going to buy some time from you. And the Shadow Sneak can follow up on it. It's going to miss it anyways. And now Io is going to join onto this fight. Now Kabichans are the ones defending. And Rice going very aggressive. Icicle Spears onto Tomato. And it's going to score right here actually. 45 and 50 points go in. I'm surprised that Kabichans kind of lost out of this engage. Now Rice is also in position for this Rayquaza. They have control over this entire area. And Kabichans have to find a way in. But it's going to go straight in Trevenant. Venusaur is level 13. Goes very aggressive. Glaceon actually currently not recalling, just in the bush. Not even bidding up crystals or anything. Just kind of waiting. He's so careful or scared of the Urshifu. There we go, now going up, bidding up those crystals. So Shifu, Venusaur Unite onto 4 members of Rise. The fight's breaking out. Sylveon's gonna go forward now. Isaac crystals onto Venusaur, who's gonna push around. Mimikyu Unite's gonna try to finish off Venusaur, and it does so. It's gonna be a 4v5 now. Wicked Blow is gonna go out too much. Sylveon barely's gonna live, and Shifu's also down. This is a huge teamfight win for the side of Rise so far. Can Tomato do anything about this? Isaac is spin to Eldegoss, almost down. Mew has to be hero in this fight. But they can't find any more KOs. Tomato's spending so much time. Surfy Jack button forward on the Xizos. Mew with a huge play. In sync with Tomato. They're making an insane play happen to Glaceon. And Eo has to respawn now as Eldegoss gets pushed into the wall. Taken down. Shadow Sneak onto Mew. Where's the play rough? He can't hit the play rough, but Hyper Voice will be enough damage. And we have Mew falling. And Mimikyu now finding another reset. Going on to Venusaur. 3 down, 4 down. And it's gonna be an ace right here. Mimikyu carries this team fight. 5 KOs. For Rise, as they're gonna head towards this top where they can score 80 and 100 points. There's 40 seconds left. But this gonna walk to the enemy base, and I think that's gonna be it. That's definitely gonna be game. 100 go in, another 38 times 2 go in. Not quite, but with 35 seconds left. Uchiba doesn't even respawn in time to even make it to Rayquaza. Rise forces a game number 3. Draft number 3 we now have for Kabichans. No attack, wait, no attacker. Double defender, double runner with a Serena, Slowbro, Blastoise, Clefable, Dragonite, and Serena in our final game in this winner bracket semifinal against Zoroark, Umbreon, Blissey, Pikachu, and Buzzwole. Well, I don't know what to expect from this game. I don't know what to expect from it. Really no idea. That is quite interesting. But I feel like, I mean, Serena's gonna suffer, or not, against what they have. But yeah, that's quite interesting. Definitely something. Definitely will be a game of Pokemon Unite Esports. Who's gonna move into the winner bracket final? Last chance for either of these teams to instantly be a top 3 team of the Asia Champions League 2024. What can Serena do? Oh, going towards bot path. It's gonna be up against Pikachu. That's not a matchup you can stack into, honestly, and Ori Serena is beating the Pikachu and has to run back to the left side. You cannot work against it at all. And Buzzwole also almost falling already, taking so much damage. It's gonna be interesting to see what the Serena can do, because I don't know. Up against Minlook and up against Buzzwole. Make quite difficult. Teferi getting some points, might get smacked down here. Slowly and surely they're working on it. Stinger is gonna be enough damage. And Buzzwole and Rice pick up the first KO of the game. Of course, not betting around too much. Level 3 Clefairy doesn't really give any experience. So it's not gonna matter all too much. As the Rock is now level 5. Eeyore looks for the gank. But Eeyore as well, there's not a lot of squishies on the left side. So, but I mean, also means that he doesn't die as fast, right? Let's say that he gets a KO into Squirtle and gets away super easily too. And bot path Serena looking for the KO into Pikachu. So far actually getting a bit of head experience, but because, you know, Slowbro has water gun, so it's a bit easier for Kabichans to get those last hits in, as Umbreon and Pikachu don't have the best last hit. They have okay damage, but nothing too amazing. They're looking for the next last hit right here and expect the super power on top of Clefable. Stuck in a 1v2 though, and the last hit goes over to Wartortle, so level 5 now achieved. Hydro Pump available, but Zoroark is here and they're gonna make quick work out of Clefable. Sliced down. And they're gonna push themselves into the goal. It's only Wartortle here, he needs to be careful of the superpower. But Eeyore is gonna, no, he's gonna KO him actually. Quick work. Pain Attack Shadow Claw combo, and he gets 30 points in. On top of it, another 5 points he can stack for free right now. Oh, this is bad news for Kabichans. I mean, the late game is pretty decent, but they do lack a bit of range. But I mean, Dragonite is kind of like a pseudo attacker. Not quite, but you know, he's pretty much an attacker. And played like one. So if you go for Hyper Beam at least, if you play Outrage, then it's more like an all-rounder. While Hyper Beam does feel more like an attacker, thanks to his ranged basic attacks. And Hyper Beam, of course, also what was this camera? I'm catching them lying. What is this? Wait. Oh, whatever, it's gone out. Alright. Reggie on Mob Path now spawning. Regis is up, you have the Stomp It for Serena. Is it Dropkick or Grassy Glide? I didn't quite see it. He's gonna go forward here with a Grassy Glide. And they're gonna pick up a free Regis. Very, very fast. With that Hyper Beam secured. And nothing Rise can really do about it, as they have no contestation. And Zork also currently not being here. So, kind of recovering a bit from this bad early game so far. Zork just trying to see someone straight. Eos almost level 10. Basic engage on slow, bro. I mean, does he have enough damage? Maybe. Does a very quick combo into... Awkward. Stobro just runs away. Yes, Baswo is gonna fight 1v2 up here, but should have no chance. Wait, Draku! Is he still here? Is Draku still here? There's the what? There's the Rapid Spin and Hydro Pump it. For the Blastoise. Interesting. Just to kind of get rid of like Zoroark stuff when he like jumps in, it can be a bit annoying. I think that's the counter to it. But Drake was asking earlier about the Spin and Hydro Pump. For Blastoise. Dragonite flying on bot. He's gonna try to engage onto the Umbreon. And just gets locked down. Umbreon Knight comes through. Can they take down Dragonite? Doesn't look like they can. Do you think it was a misclick? I don't think it was a misclick. He wanted to go for the KO, but... I mean, maybe it could have been a misclick. Rice with a small point lead. Wait, is that background a bit too loud now again? Ah, it doesn't. Whatever. It's fine. It's all fine. It can happen with Mobile and Zoroark? I guess maybe. Buzzwolf flying up is gonna get Unite move back. Double Unite move. And Clefable also Unite moving. Puts out a Hydro Pump and they take down Buzzwolf, but they committed 2 Unites for this right before the objective spawns. So now they have to just get in position for this. Umbreon, Serena has Unite, but just gets squished down. It's just gone. Just dead. Gets taken down by low damage. Another nice Pikachu combo here. We're not result any more KOs, but Serena is down. So now again, advantage over to Rice. We're gonna start on this Regieleki. There's the Unite move into the Feint attack, and Io does this time perfectly. Gets the last hit. And secures Rice the objective. How far are we in the tournament? 6 games. It says at the bottom what matchup we're currently in. Upper semi-final match 2. And the 6th game of today and the second to last of today. There's the Rapid Spin Hydro Pump going forward. Pikachu's gonna get the by Serena, but the soft point keeps Pikachu so tanky. And he doesn't go down. That Serena damage, Unite performance did no damage, I felt like. At this point, I feel like Serena is just not going to be all too useful in this game. Let's see what it can do. It's going to go in with the Grassy Glide, double Grassy Glide onto the back line. Looking for the double Storm Pass on the Grassy Glide onto Pikachu. It's going to miss it though. Now Serena is just going to get to run. They're just completely ignoring the Serena. It's not doing anything. It doesn't have any stacks, right? Ah, Serena is so useless if you don't have stacks. Aye, aye, aye. Triple KO for Buzzwole. Eos on level 13. Not looking great for Kabichans. Not in the slightest. Eos very strong. And Serena's only level 10. It's kinda... Yeah, it's very useless now. Also, I think this game was definitely a dropkick game. I think dropkick is just better in general. When you at least play Stomp. Well, of course, it's personal preference, as Grassy Glide Dropkick are kind of the same ability almost, just a bit different in mechanics. And Serena trying to stack, still getting denied. This could have been huge, but no, they just straight up take it down. And Serena will not... I don't know if Serena has any stacks at all in this game. On its attack weight. And already Rayquaza spawning in 40 seconds. Japan cooks a lot. Sometimes they cook a bit too much, I feel like. And this is one of those drafts that are definitely feels a bit of overcooking, but definitely not over yet. But Regis goes on to Kabichans, so they're going to pick up a big objective for this final stretch. They're not out of this game yet whatsoever, but I don't know how they're going to really do it. Serena's level 11. It's kind of playing a 4v5 right now. So it's all on to Dragon Knight to make something happen. The Blastoise is also quite strong. There's the Water Sport, not Water Sport, I keep saying Water Sport. It's Rapid Spin, Hydro Pump going forward. Pikachu's gonna start poking. As Dragon Knight will keep building up the Dragon Dance on Rayquaza. Zoroark has a nice flank right now. He's gonna try and wrap around. Oh no, Buzzful with a huge mistake. It's gonna go eject button forward. Missed the Smackdown completely, missed the superpower. And now Serena has the engage. Can he watch out Pikachu? Pikachu's still 1 HP, but no. Because Serena has no attack rate stacks. Pikachu lives on literally 1 HP. Serena has to now run for the hits, but Serena forced Unite moves off Blissey and Pikachu. And was able to live, so that is huge. Serena getting some value now. Goes back in with a Grassy Glide. Serena! Can it do something? Yes, Serena now carrying this fight, a team fight somehow. As Blastoise goes forward. Kabichans can now start up the Rayquaza. Umbreon with a huge Unite. Zoroark Unite completely whiffing as Umbreon falls. And now Dragon Knight can just go for this Rayquaza. Blastoise going forward with the Unite move. Zoroark low on HP. Hyper Beam comes through and Serena secures the Rayquaza for Kabichans. And actually somehow it carries a level 12 Serena. Carries the final team fight. Dragon Knight picks up a triple KO. And Kabichans are able to beat Rise 2-1. They move towards the winner final. And Rise will end up in the loser bracket. Oh man. I think Buzzword was kind of lost in the game, I'm gonna be honest. Buzzword, eject button forward, missed Smackdown, missed Superpower, dropped to under half HP, and his entire team kind of like panicked out of it. But yeah, I mean, Serena didn't do damage there. Serena forced 2 Unites, was Rise overcommitted to saving Pikachu. It forced Pikachu Unite, it forced Blissey Unite, and was able to live. So it forced 2 Unites for 1 Unite. And then Buzzword just completely screwed up. And yeah, Kabichans, they take a 2-1 victory.